Yo, what's good, family? Today, I just wanted to drop in and vent. I don't necessarily have a particular topic in mind. We're just gonna flow and see where it go. And what's coming to me off the top of my head is self-love. Self-image. The way you portray yourself is how others are going to portray you. That's why inner work is quite essential. Shadow work as well, just going in and unprogramming things that have been programmed into your mind since you were a child. Also, facing those things that hurt you, letting them go, forgiving yourself, and forgiving others as well. Because if you hold on to those things, if you hold on to those limiting beliefs, and those limiting beliefs could be anything. It could be a lack consciousness where you think there isn't enough money to go around, or you think there isn't enough money for you. It could be a lack of trust with consciousness. It could just simply be that you don't trust women or you don't trust men. But it's best that you take time throughout your day. The best times to do it is when you wake up, when you rise, and whenever you are about to rest. Because during these hours, your subconscious is more susceptible to suggestions. So, yeah, you want to replace those limiting beliefs with things that attract abundance. You want to replace those negative thoughts with things that make you feel good. And I'm not saying by any means that it's not normal to have those thoughts, because thoughts are always going to go through your head. But just watch where you're placing your attention, and remember that you are not your thoughts. You do not have to identify them. You do not have to identify with them. Whatever you're focusing on, as I always say, is going to expand. So why not focus on the good things? Because there's a lot of good in the world. It's a beautiful world if you just take a look around. But back to self-love. Whenever you love self, you start to enjoy your own presence. You start to not really be too caught up with the outer world. When you love self, it's kind of hard for anything external to affect you. When you love yourself, you tolerate a lot less bullshit. When you love self, you're going to start working out. When you love self, you're going to have your best interests at hand. And self-love is a journey. Self-love is not linear. It's a growth process every single day. And you have to embrace the lows and the highs, because that's what this life is. This life isn't just sunshine and rainbows. This life is going to come with its dark moments. This life is going to come with its beautiful moments. But what I find most pleasing is to see the beauty in all of it, because it is all serving our growth, whether we realize it or not. you know. Also, I often speak on detachment, but it has been a big lesson for me, especially lately, that, it's best to not attach to things. And that could go for people, that could go for materialistic things, whatever it may be. Cherish it, enjoy it, but do not attach. Because at the end of the day, people are not ours to keep. Things are not ours to keep. They are for us to experience. Sometimes we experience some things longer than others. And sometimes we experience things for a short amount of time just so we can learn a lesson and keep pushing. But you know, when you become attached, that is when you are placing power on something external. But it's best to enjoy, as I said, enjoy but do not attach. And remember that all you need is inside of you. You know, you lack nothing. At the end of the day, you can be happy right here, right now, with the amount of money you have, your relationship status, your social status. You have the ability to be happy in this moment. So remember to enjoy, but do not attach, because this is an experience. You know, we cannot take these people with us when we transition. We cannot take these things with us when we transition. But by no means am I saying to not give a fuck about people or this world, because once again, this is a beautiful experience and it deserves to be cherished with love and care. But do not put all of your happiness into things outside of self. When you do that, that is when you start to lose your power. You have the ability to change your life right now by simply changing your mindset, you know? Because I've come across people who have had a very limited mindset, and they said things like, I can't, or I don't have, or this or that. You know, you have to also watch how you word things, because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between a joke. Your subconscious is going to accept whatever you hand it. So if you're telling yourself, oh, I'm broke, or oh, I don't have it, you're literally gonna manifest it. And you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you desire. You have the power to manifest whatever reality it is that you desire. So be mindful, you know. Throughout the day, be mindful of the things that you let come out your mouth. Excuse me. That was confirmation. I burped as I said that. Be mindful of the things that you let come out your mouth. Be mindful of the things that you are giving your energy to, you know? Because at the end of the day, if you desire to evolve, give your energy to things that are going to help you evolve. You know what things no longer serve you. And those things that no longer serve you, you should remove them so you can elevate, so you can reach your higher self. In order for you to evolve, it is going to take you releasing things. It is going to take you releasing people that are not looking to evolve as well, you know? And I can't lie to you, it can be an uncomfortable journey. But you know, on the other side of discomfort is beauty, you know? In the dark, that is where you find the light, you know? So learn to embrace the unknown. Learn to just surrender and trust God. Because at the end of the day, it's so easy for us to become complacent and settle for things that we know don't align with us. But if you just take that time to get uncomfortable, if you take that time to align with what it is that your heart desires, I promise you, you will attract it. But it's going to take you operating out of that frequency, you know? All right, that's all I got for y'all, family. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Keep being love, keep being light. And you know, matter of fact, just keep being everything, because we are everything. And yeah, life is a beautiful mess. I'm out, fam.